So I want to tell you about what happened when I took the blanket to Carrie Ann. Before I do that, I'll just give you some background for those of you new subscribers who don't know the story. Way back in January, my hairdresser asked me if I would be interested in finishing a crocheted project that one of her friends' mum had started before she passed away. So I said, well, I'll have a look at it and see if it's something I can do. So after a little bit of time, I went on vacation. When I came back from vacation, I got a hold of Carrie Ann and I went to her place and saw what she had from her mum. And basically, her mum had started to make about size 7-inch square squares that she was planning on joining together to put into a blanket. So I thought, okay, yes, I can finish that. So I collected all the stuff that she had left and took it home, promising that I would get it done, but not putting a timeline on it. Because like most people who crochet, we start one thing and take a little break and go ahead and start something else. And that's what I did. But altogether, I kept note of every time I worked on the blanket, and it came to the point where when I finished it, this is an approximate number of hours that I put into it, was 143 hours. So it was probably a little bit more than that because sometimes I forgot to jot down when I was blocking the squares or sewing things together, stuff like that. But anyway, I got it done. So I called Carrie Ann and told her that it was ready, and she advised that she wasn't feeling too good. She thought she was going to get checked to see if she had the coronavirus. So she had the test done and it came back negative. She called and let me know. And I told her I was going out of town for a couple of days, so I did. And I said I would get a hold of her when I came back. So all in all, it was about 2 weeks from when I actually finished the blanket till I was able to deliver it to her. I came back and called her and said I would drop it off at her place on Sunday. This Sunday passed, July 5th. So I drove down there, took it to her, and she was waiting outside for me. We just, met in the foyer of her building, and I gave her the blanket, and she said, "Do you know what today is, Isla?" I said, "No, what is it?" She said, "This would have been my mom's 76th birthday." I got goosebumps because there was a 2-week period when I could have delivered that to her almost, any time in that 2-week period. But I didn't. I delivered it on the day of her mum's 76th birthday. She said, "I so want to give you a hug for doing this for me, but of course with this social distancing thing, we couldn't do that. So we gave each other a pretend hug." So she was quite thrilled with it. She said that I explained to her what I had done with the squares that her mum had completed. She had completed about 20 or so of them. And when I joined them together, I made the blanket to be 7 of these squares wide. So I put 7 of her mum's on the bottom and 7 on the top. And the rest of them were the ones that I completed. When I had it completely finished, I realized that it was a perfect square, so there was the same amount of squares across, down the side, and across the bottom. So I figured that if I put a border around it, I had to do something different to the top border and the bottom border so that she knew when she put it on her bed that if she had the extra little bit of border at the top, she would have her mum's squares closest to her. And she was quite touched by that. So it went over very well. She was very pleased with it. She posted she made a post on her Facebook thanking me for it and posting a picture of it. And if you want to go back to my previous video, you'll see pictures, a couple that I had put up by myself for her. So that was quite an emotional day. I have to say I had tears in my eyes as I was driving home thinking about the timing of me giving her the blanket on the day that would have been her mother's 76th birthday. It's quite emotional. Anyway, on to a brighter note. The next part of this little video is some acquisitions. Now, I got some stuff from Michael about 2 weeks ago, and I forgot to mention it on my last video. So I'll go over those things first. I have the first bag of Michael stuff that I got. Some of it was on sale. I can't remember now what was what, or what was on sale and what wasn't. This one has a price on it. Let me see if I can see. $5.97? $4.97. $4.97 for this Barcelona. It's by Loops and Thread, and it's number 5, bulky. Recommends a 6mm, and I got 2 of these. And these will probably be used for hats. That's what I usually use my chunky wool. Make hats out of them. The other thing that I really liked and bought was this Roll With It tweed by Red Heart. I haven't tried this. I got 2 skeins of this, same color, and the color is violet. So I'm going to make a baby blanket with this. Now, you were probably thinking 2 skeins is not going to be enough for a baby blanket, but I went back to Michael's today, spent some more money, and got some more of this too. So that was that. The other thing that I wanted to try, which I haven't tried before, is Karen Skinny Cakes. And the color on this one is, if I put it up the right way, rainbow. So I got 2 skeins of that. I think this is the same one. Is it rainbow too? Let me see. Ooh. No, this is, yes it is rainbow. It looks different because it's obviously rolled differently. The colors different start and finish. So that's that one. And then I found this other Barcelona, which is in the color of sky. So it's got pink and blue and teal. So that's quite nice. This other one, I forgot to tell you the color on that one. It is apricot. And it's got various shades of pinks and very light pink and a little bit darker pink. That's a really nice one. And finally, I've never used this before, Loops and Thread Kai. But it was on sale, so I thought I'll try it. This is light number 3, and there's 100 grams, 308 yards in that. Quite like that. So let me put all this stuff back in this bag, and then I'll get the other one that I got today, because I was watching Sandy Crochet A, and she mentioned that Michael's was having a huge sale. Had to go check that out. Boy, oh boy, did I have fun. And this is the bag I got today from Michael's. Now, let's see what we have. So like I said, I bought more of this Roll With It. So it's the same violet color. So I got 2 more skeins of that. So hopefully that'll be enough to make a nice little baby blanket. I got more of this Barcelona Dolce. This time the color is, where am I? Nimbus. So it's blues and off-white, gray. It's very nice. I got 2 of those, I think. Yeah, two of that color. And then I got some more. This is just Barcelona, and the color is Breeze. I got 2 of these. Breeze. And again, that's a 5 as well, I think it's a, yeah, bulky 5. Then Charisma was on sale. In fact, this was in the clearance. And it was $3.97. So I've got 2 of those. And again, this is a bulky 5. So more hats coming along from that. Then I found this other stuff, which is called Coastal Cotton. I have never tried this. It's 98% cotton and, or 90% cotton and 10%, where is it? Acrylic. 90% cotton, 10% acrylic. Yeah, so it's a nice pink color. And the color is berry. So I've got 2 of those. The other thing I picked up just for my grandsons, they're sleeping over tonight. We're going fishing tomorrow. So I got these glow things. I'm just going to, they're actually in bed right now, settling in for the night. So I'll go and take these up and let them see them. I forgot to mention to them that I had them. And that's it. So let me put all this back in here. Get my desk cleaned off a little bit. And the final thing I got at Michael's was this little, these little doohickey things that come like that. You make a lovey out of it. My sister became a grandma again this month, her 3rd grandbaby. Her daughter gave birth to a little girl, not so little, she was 8 pounds 7 ounces. So I thought I'd just get this, make it and send it to her. So I'm just making it's very plain. I'm just doing half double and single crochet, just make a little lovey out of it and attach the, I think this is some sort of a, supposed to be a whale or narwhal or something, I don't know what it is, but it's oceany, and Mummy loves the ocean, so this should go down very well with her. Anyway, that's as much as I'm going to say right now.